Actually do the same for me, just so I already got the stream going.
So. Oh hell yeah.
Turn that down. It's actually a little bit low. Let's bring you up from here. Because I don't want to move that thing again. No.
Bro, dang, I was like,
no.
No, not really. That's very far away. I can't really be fun. Like, everyone wants to meet you, and I'm like, I know. Of course they do. I'm the great father.
I know, but I don't want to fucking go.
Really know that's really far. But then, like, because, like,
Welcome back to the Tokyo Fresh Podcast. My name is David, and I'm here with Jordan over on the Tokyo Beat Network. Can't forget to shout it out.
Never forget to shout it out.
I can forget to shut the door, so I'm going to do that.
That's fine. Don't worry about this door.
Alright.
Well, the stream was going for podcast, my boys. Having a fantastic late night, Friday night podcast listening live on the stream. For those listening later on, you know, at your leisure, hope you have a fantastic week. Coming to you early again this week. David, how the fuck's your week been, my guy?
Fuck, I don't even remember what I did this. Like, I didn't go. I honestly didn't go out because my eye was so fucked.
Yeah, dude. Back up. How is your eye? Is it better? It looks better.
So this episode, less pink eye, more pink shirt.
Fantastic. Good to know.
But
Dude.
yeah, it's infinitely the fact that this light is shooting me directly in the face.
Yeah.
And I'm not like pulling like someone just punched me in the gut.
Obviously, like
Improvement.
watching the stream, I'm normally watching like the camera more than I'm looking over at David. But then going back over the stream, like I was watching it while I was like doing something at home, and I was like, David, your eye was clearly in pain.
Yeah.
There are times your eye was just completely closed.
So
You were just
I'm
like,
like-
yeah, you were like,
I'm
pirating.
sitting there like this.
Yeah. And last week's episode was long as well.
It was yes. It's
He's just suffering.
just to do it to myself, right?
He's just suffering for 3 hours.
3.5 hours with a bright as fuck spotlight right in my eyeball.
Oh, that's really funny. Oh my god. Oh, that's good stuff. But no. It was I'm glad you're feeling a little better, my guy.
So yeah, I didn't go out to do anything just because I'm like, it's already annoying enough in my house.
Yeah, understandable.
With it. Like even having the windows shut, like if there was even like a sliver of sunlight coming through, like I would sit at the computer, right? And like using the computer is annoying already because
Indeed.
it's bright. But so I shut all the windows and become a goblin. But like if light was coming through like where you're sitting and it's hitting the floor, it bounces like directly in my eyes, and I'm just
That's kind of like having a migraine, right?
yeah.
In a sense. Oh, that's horrible.
What's the thing that hurt the most was like I would get clearly like some kind of like eye strain just because it's so bad, and it would just feel like someone has like taken a nail and stuck it right behind my eyebrow.
Dude. So stress?
Not fun. I do not wish that on anyone.
I didn't have a stressful week, I would say. I've been very honestly, okay. I have one more week in October. So next week in October is going to be pretty chill. And that's going to be my last chill week on October, because I think the week following that, the week after that, I have 2 projects, and then I'm in Kyushu for a week with like a tour thing we're doing.
Yeah, next week I'm not here either.
Where are you going?
I'm going to now I forget the place.
Atlanta.
No, not Atlanta.
David's going back to Canada. You heard it here first on the podcast.
No, what is it called? Jigokudani? No.
Jikokudan?
No, the hot springs. What the fuck is it called?
In Oita?
Yeah. The one that's like hell something.
Yeah. The hell
Yeah.
onsen thing.
Yeah.
Jigokudani or Jikoku.
Yeah, Jigokudani. That's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
so
seriously?
I'm going there next weekend.
Dude, fuck yeah. Wait, just you're going together?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's going to be... Dude, well done.
I've never been.
Oita or
so,
Beppu?
yeah. No, not in Kyushu. It's in Yamagata.
Yamagata?
I don't know. I have to.
I was just there.
Yes,
Yamagata.
yes, you were the place you were.
Yeah, literally.
You were just there.
Oh, dude. You are going to have your mind fucking blown. It is beautiful. Honestly.
I'm sure it is.
If you were going to have, like, your first dip in an onsen ever, that's kind of the place to do it. And this is kind of the season. David, no one's there.
Yeah, so, like, we have a place that just, like, our hotel room has an onsen in it.
Oh, you got the Rottenburo. Oh,
Yeah.
let's go.
No, it's not a Rottenburo. Well,
like
it is a Rottenburo, but
Yeah, but
it's like your entire balcony is just the hot spring. So there you go. That'll be nice. And you just chill in there as long as you want.
Bro.
You don't have to worry about old dudes' wieners.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, when I was in Yamagata, there was basically no one in the onsen. Did I talk about my onsen time in Yamagata last week?
I don't think we talked about it at all because
No.
we got...
We went left and right.
we stayed on topic, but it was
Yeah,
not
yeah,
that
yeah.
topic. But
Different parts, same topic. So when I went to Yamagata, we stayed in a very nice hotel in the middle of like a rice field, and one of the things this hotel has like a big crescent-shaped onsen going around the hotel, and then like half is inside, half is outside. Had a gym. It had like really cool features, great look, organic food, blah blah blah. But the onsen was kind of perfection. It was amazing. So one of the things I loved about this onsen was half was inside, half was outside, but it's kept like the same theme the entire time.
Yeah.
And because there's like a weird season that I went to Yamagata, no one was in the onsen. David, no.
Is it like 0 people? That's weird. Like I would expect that there would be more people. Now.
Yeah.
Especially since it's
tourism's back. People are traveling again.
Relatively speaking.
Yeah. Dude, no one. Completely empty. So like the thing is, as you go into an onsen, for those who've never been to an onsen, there's little like these big sort of square boxes where you put all your stuff. And everyone can
you got like the wooden key or whatever.
Yeah, it's like a big wooden thing. Everyone can see your stuff. You know, there's lockers outside. You lock your valuables there. You go into the onsen. You're stripped down, butt naked. You throw your stuff in this little cube, and then you go in onsen. So you can generally tell how many people are in the onsen.
Right.
Equal to how many like cubes have been filled.
Cubes of that are still open.
Yeah. So I walked in like 3 cubes were like full. So I'm like, oh man, there's gonna be 3 people in this onsen. That kind of sucks. And I walked in empty. And I'm there like, what? Whose clothes are these? Who's running around
like
naked?
the employees,
bro. Link, who's running around naked? Because like, what do you?
Was it like a sauna?
There was, and it was closed.
Well,
is it? I was like,
no,
okay,
there's somewhere.
So like, I walked in, and I was like,
I'm in your walls.
I have a feeling they've probably like got naked, gone outside, and gone. Should we go for a walk? Yeah,
why not?
Yeah, why not? Might as well. It's got lost in the rice fields basically. But I'm like, I go in there. There's no one in the onsen, so I'm like, yo. Fucking fantastic. I love me an empty onsen. So I walk in, shower up for your onsens. Basic onsen rules. You shower, then you go in the onsen. That's it. Rules done. Don't let your hair go in the onsen water. Whatever. It's not a pool basically. Easy. So bath.
Yeah. There's like 3 rules that you need to follow. It's
there's
like
3.
Clean before you go in.
Yep.
Don't put your hair in the onsen.
Yep.
Because like people get mad about that.
They do. Yeah.
And don't let your towel go in the water.
That's it. Yeah.
Which I found weird because, like, the towel's clean, but I guess, like, you're putting the towel on your head and the head is getting the oil in the onsen. Yeah.
People say this, but I see people, like, I've seen old men, like, dunk their towel in the onsen and then take it out and then, like, wring it out on the side of, like...
Yeah, and then stick it on their head.
Yeah, and stick it on their head. And I'm like...
Okay, well...
So what are the rules here?
Yeah.
But then I've done the same thing. Like, I've tied my hair back, gone into the onsen, dumped my, like, towel in the onsen, then put it on my head, and no one's gone rule break, fucking yellow.
the fucking onsen lifeguard.
The fucking onsen referee comes out with he's butt naked, but he has a whistle and yellow cards. Who knows where he stores them, but he has them. He's like beep 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 beep. Well, yellow card, fucking yellow. That's a 5-minute timeout from the onsen, buddy. You're in one more of those, and you're in the sauna, like fucking. You know what I mean? So like, I go into the onsen, I hang out. And I realized, like, no one's in the onsen. It's like, fantastic. An empty onsen is the best onsen. It's a giant onsen to yourself. So I'm inside for a little bit. Then I go straight outside. No one's there. I go into this. Oh, my God. So I'm sitting in this onsen. I'm watching the moon, clouds.
Oh, you're at nighttime, huh?
It's nighttime, yeah. So I'm watching the moons, like, floating in the sky. There's, like, stars you can see. It's like the middle of the Yanaka. So it's beautiful. It's fucking majestic. And this is what I love about onsens. There are 2 or 3 types of people in onsens. But I came across the one that's, like, onsen shy middle-aged man. And those are the most hilarious types because he was in the onsen. He did the same thing I did. He's walked in and gone, oh, no one's in here. Fantastic.
Right.
So he's taken a shower. He went into the inside onsen for a bit, jumped out, then opened the sliding. Because it's like a weird glass thing where I can see inside the onsen through the glass, but he can't see outside because it's too dark.
I see. Yeah. You know, like when you have like a campfire or something.
Yeah.
It's very easy to see the people at the campfire, but anything past 5 feet is like
you can't see shit. Yeah. So he opens the door to the outside onsen a bit, and he opens the door, and I'm just chilling there, and I hear him open the door, but then I hear no movement. So I'm like, is he just standing at the door? So I just like, let's look over, and he's just standing there with like his towel, just looking at me, and I'm looking at him, and I just go, "Konbanwa?" And he's like, "Konbanwa," and then he just like closes the door.
He's like, you know what?
Nah,
I'm not feeling it right now.
I'm not. You know, what? Outside, a bit adventurous. I think I'll stay inside. He just closes the door.
I've heard this ghost story. I don't want to get
bro,
involved. Fuck that.
He was like, "Yo, this is a ghost. If I ever did see one, fuck this."
That's a yokai.
That-
I'm out.
I've read this story. That's the Afro Yonkai. I'm back inside. Fuck this shit. So he like just closed the door and then like went back into the inside onsen. I don't know what happened because like a second after he gets out and just starts showering to like leave the onsen. And I'm like, bro, yeah, I know, right? I was like,
Okay.
that's weird. Like, what is wrong with you, dude? Just like come in. Thing is, if it's like a tiny like Rotemburo style onsen, like a really
Right,
small
right. Yeah, tiny.
1-2 person bath, I'd get it. It's huge. Like you could fit
Like a giant. It's basically a swimming pool, right?
You could fit 10 men very comfortably in this onsen, and no one would be close. It was a big onsen, but people get
Are
like
you at
really
least 5
onsen
feet
shy.
apart?
Hmm?
Are you at least 5 feet apart?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Oh, at least, at least.
At least.
at least. Yeah, it's like a nicely sized onsen, and they were just like, oh, whoop, no, none of this. Went straight back inside. And I find that really interesting because obviously me, foreigner from the UK, we don't grow up with like getting naked in onsens and stuff like that. So I know, right? David's visceral reaction there, but
It's too fucking cold.
bro, it's too cold. You can't. In the
I mean,
UK?
weird thing is that where I live,
Yeah.
there is hot springs you can go to.
Oh, swear?
Yeah, because like
I would
we
go.
have mountains, right? So
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
all the mountains have like volcanic activity underneath them.
Do you go?
It's pretty far away from where I live. I have been,
That's pretty cool.
but it's pretty far away.
When you go to the naturally occurring like onsens or whatever,
Yeah.
do you have to be naked or is it like swimming
No,
trunks?
swimsuit.
Swimsuits?
Yeah, everyone wears a swimsuit.
There we go. There we go.
But like again, like it's treated like more similar to a swimming pool where
Yeah.
it's like, oh, just swim in it. It's hot water, like essentially.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Which cool, fine.
Easy.
Like
yeah.
I went once with my parents when I was like in my teens, and that was kind of it. And I'm like, even then, I'm like, I don't get it. I'm like, I can do this in a bathtub at home. Like I don't get it.
I don't get it. Well, I think it's like the onsen has naturally occurring minerals that do
I mean, they say that, but like whatever.
the stuff.
Who cares?
I mean, as a man who enjoys a nice long soak in hot water, when I use the what do you call it? You get these like the bath salt packages you can use, or like the bath salt like this relaxes your muscles if you've had like muscle strain, blah blah blah. And I find like those really do help than over just taking like a normal hot bath. If I
Sure.
run 10K and I jump in a hot bath, I'll be like, okay, my muscles still kind of hurt. But there's like these muscle relaxant soap things of extra magnesium, and you put it in the bath, and I'm like, this actually has helped. Like I'll wake up tomorrow and I will feel a lot better. My muscles won't hurt as much. And I get the same thing from onsens. Like it's relaxing. It has like naturally occurring salts and minerals, and it makes your skin really clean and blah blah blah. I think it does do that.
Sure.
But it's more about like, are you interested in doing it or not? Is like the main thing. But like I was saying, I think to finish my thought, it's really funny because like we don't come from cultures that have onsens. For me and you, and for a lot of people coming to Japan, getting naked and going to an onsen is like, this is weird. I'm not gonna get used to this.
Super
it's
weird.
so weird, bro. Like it's
super
weird. You're like still not like.
No, I don't, because like it's like I don't really care. Like
True.
I don't know how to explain it, but like there's not. People are like, oh, the onsen is so relaxing and you know whatever. Like yeah, that's fine, but like I don't get out like any enjoyment from being there. Like it does absolutely nothing for me. So when people are like, oh, what's wrong with you? I'm just like,
I don't like it.
I'm sitting in water. I don't give a fuck.
I get it.
Like,
I get
okay,
it.
cool.
I'm an onsen enjoyer. I'm the other side of the spectrum. I'm the other side of the fence, but not as far gone. Like I'm not like, oh man, I got to do a 2-hour soak in this onsen, followed by a shots, followed by like a sauna thing. I'm like, I'll go in and I'll shower up, and then I'll jump in the onsen, and then after about 30 minutes max, I'm bored.
Yeah, this is
Like,
the same.
yeah.
Like I don't even think I really get that far.
If
like,
there-
it's
if
like
there are-
maybe 30 minutes.
If there are various baths and a rotemburo, I'll be in there for like 30 minutes to 45 minutes max. That's like my max time in an onsen. I'll do all the baths. I'll see which one I like the best, and the one I like the best, I'll chill in for a while, and then I'll get out, and then I'll do like the rotemburo, the one person bath was like the most comfortable.
Right.
And I'll be there for a bit and I'll chill and I'll relax. And then I'll be like, I'm bored. I'm bored of this bath now. I'm now going to go and get ready to chill outside and drink an after onsen beer.
Personally, for me, I feel like most onsen are just way too fucking hot.
Yes.
Like it's literally like it's maybe a couple degrees off boiling.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Like
it's like that is not enjoyable.
There's actually a thing where people are like, I speak to a lot of my Japanese friends, and they're like, oh, I love, like, we can't live without a hot bath. We can't live without, like, an onsen. It's got to be, like, really hot. And, like, some onsens, like, pride themselves on having, like, just below scalding hot, like, onsen water. And I find that to be uncomfortable.
Yeah,
and
100%.
And the same with, like, cold water, like, Mizuburo. Like, I find that uncomfortable as well. Like, I don't want a nice bath. I don't want, like, a boiling hot bath. I want, like, a nice, hot, warm bath that I can sit in comfortably for a little while. Like when I find the water to be too hot, I'm like, this is uncomfortable. Like I don't like this.
Right. I don't know if this is a phenomenon with specifically hot water, but I find that anytime I go into a onsen, it feels like I'm being crushed
by the weight of other people's expectations.
No. But I don't know if it's just the heat, like the way it runs through your body, but like it literally feels like I'm being constricted. And I don't know why that is. Like maybe it's just my body's reaction or something to it, but it just it's really hot and it's uncomfortable in that way. Like I feel like I have problem breathing. I actually think probably what it is that it's so humid because it's steaming.
It is,
so that I find it hard to breathe, so that's why it feels like I'm being crushed.
Do you do like saunas and stuff like that?
Saunas are fine. I don't have a problem with sauna. I can sit in a sauna for like hours. But for whatever reason,
it might be like because onsens are like it's like a wet heat. It's like very humid. Yeah. I feel the same thing. Like when it comes to a sauna, a dry sauna, I love that. A nice dry sauna I'm okay with, and even a kind of like a wet sauna, my hair is happy about it because like dry saunas fuck up my hair. Happy about that too. Can't go in for too long because I will die. But once I go in there and I'm like, you're like, like, oh my god, what the fuck?
Where's the air? Yeah.
Why is the air being replaced with water? How do I breathe in this? Occasionally you have that, and I feel that's really like hard on some people. I think when it comes to, for those who want to like dive into an onsen and you're like, what if the water's too hot? There's like a weird bucket thing by most baths, and you can like scoop out some water to like feel how hot or cold it is.
Right.
Which is what I always do. Like I'll always scoop some water out and pour it on the back of my hand to be like, okay, what is the temperature of this water? Because I need to know if I can like comfortably sit in this, or is it gonna scold me till I die? You know what I mean?
Right. That's the hardest thing for me. It's like once I get in, I'm fine, but like,
yeah,
that first initial getting in is so fucking hot that I'm just like, this is like I don't want. I'll stand in it and be like, I don't want to go any further because I know this is gonna hurt.
Oh yeah, I do that. Like if I go into it, this is so important, guys. It's all about your own comfort and your own like relaxation and onsen. So I'll step into an onsen and be like, oh yuck, this is way too hot. I'm finding another bath to go into. But I know some people are like feeling awkward. They're like, oh no, I've already stepped in. I kind of have to go.
I'm one. I'm in the middle of the river. The proverbial river.
I've got to go all the way now. I've got to dive in completely.
Right.
What if the OG-chan calls me a bitch under his breath? Like, oh, I can't have that.
Yeah, he's gonna do that.
He's gonna do that anyway, bro. He's gonna do that anyway. Like, no matter what. He's gonna be like, oh, this foreigner only sat in this fucking 900 degrees onsen for 3 hours. What a bitch. Back in my day, there's always gonna be like some nonsense, basically. So like, don't worry about it. Like, it's for your own comfort. Hang out, go bathe some onsens, go to Rottenburo. Like, it's a fun time, honestly. Like, I enjoy it, like, personally. But I'm a man that likes a lot of baths in my onsen. So, what's the word? For me, it's about what the onsen has to offer. Like, Jay's in the chat, and Jay's saying in Yamanashi, him and Dan went to this nice onsen that had these, like, slabs you lie on. And there was like water that runs underneath. It was really comfortable. Had like a nice like steam onsen that was really good. So steam sauna that was really good. I think if it's your first time going to an onsen, go to one that has various different baths and like various different like features. At least then you can find out like what type of onsen you like. Because then you can go. Then in the future you can go. Oh, this onsen only has water that's 300 degrees minimum.
Right.
Not gonna like that. Not gonna go to that one. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't go to mixed onsen. All you fucking perverted dickheads in the chat. Do not go to a mixed onsen. I know what you're thinking. It's just old people. Chill.
Yep.
Chill. You'll be the only young person there, and they'll be confused to why you're there. Well, they'll know why you're there, and they'll be confused and weirded out. Don't go to mixed onsen. You know, be a grown up. be responsible, basically. I also don't know if he remembers the meatballs and the Prince Albert.
Not the meatballs, the metal balls.
The metal, oh, disgusting. Yeah, of course I do. I'm scarred, and we can't talk about that
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that.
on the chat. For those who want to know, ask me in the Discord, and I will let you know. They're in the Discord privately. Anyway, I digress. What about Disney?
Do I in general or
No.
because I got some words for Disney recently.
Oh
but
my
yeah.
god. Okay. We're gonna talk a little bit about Disney. More than a little about Disney. We're gonna talk a bunch about Disney. But we've been going for about.
Yeah. You will have to give me a second. Just because I realized I was running the wrong promo.
That's fine. Don't worry about
this
it.
month, so I'm just gonna
You're
snag
okay.
this one and.
You're okay with it. Don't worry about it.
No, that's fine. I don't have it downloaded, so I got to set it up to,
you're fine.
to run the mid ad read.
I'm
So we
gonna-
can just chat for a bit.
I'm gonna talk about Japan being completely ridiculous. Oh, I was going to talk about fuck me. I want to talk about this for like 2 weeks now. I completely forgot. Okay.
Yes.
Fuck me. So I'm gonna nerd out for a little bit. I'm really sorry, but I need you guys to like just follow me for a little bit. So, a couple days ago, weeks ago now, 2 weeks ago, I was on my PlayStation 4 because, as you guys know, house burnt down, no internet for a while, couldn't play any PlayStation 4 games, missed a lot of like PlayStation has like a monthly free download thing going on, and I missed a bunch of them. So
On like PlayStation Plus. Or
yeah.
whatever,
So I'm sitting at home and I'm like, oh, I missed all these free downloads. Very sad. This sucks. So I'm like looking through my PlayStation. And I realize there's a little feature on the PlayStation that allows you to access and download every month of like past downloads since you first started paying for PlayStation Plus.
Oh, really?
Yes. And I didn't realize.
Huh.
Yes. Oh, sure. It's fucking cool.
Okay,
So
cool.
I'm like, I'm going through like the options. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't need to download this thing when it comes out. I can download it at any time going forward. This month's PlayStation whatever just means like you can download it now, you can download it later, but this is what we're offering from this month, like in perpetuity, basically, like forever in a sense. So I'm scrolling through like what games I've missed. I missed a lot, but the vast majority was trash. It was like, do you want to play the shovelware game? Would you want to play Anime Teens for Lean Memes 2? The returning?
Yes.
And I'm like, maybe. Download, save for later kind of thing. And then scrolling through like all the shit games and things that I'm interested in, I found My Hero Academia has a game.
Oh, you've played this too. Okay, you played the Battle Royale, the My Hero Academia Battle
Yep.
Royale.
Yep.
It's a free-to-play game, so it's
Yep.
not like it was,
Nope,
anywhere.
it wasn't. But it was a free-to-play game, and I found it, I downloaded it, and I was like, do you know what? I'll play this once or twice, I'll see how it is, and then I'll probably like either like leave it.
Uninstall it. Or,
Yeah,
whatever.
delete it, whatever. And I download. I tell my little brother like, hey, I'm playing like this like My Hero Academia game. Looks pretty cool. Download it as well. See how it goes. This game kind of slaps, bro.
It's neat. It's fun.
It's kind of fucking.
It's not
good.
like the best game ever.
No, of course not. It's a
but
free game.
It's neat. I don't. The fact that they
Mhm.
made some characters like weird, like gotcha characters, and then other ones you unlock, like to me is kind of strange. Like either
Yeah.
make all of them gotcha or make none of them gotcha.
Yeah, it's weird.
So like that's kind of odd, but yeah, it's all right. I couldn't play Kirishima, so I was kind of annoyed.
I got him with my free gems. I got him.
I got fucking Momo. Momo is
Who's
useless.
Momo?
The
The one that makes a cannon out of
yeah,
nothing.
the
Mm,
titty lady who pulls stuff out of her body.
it's pretty cool, but I don't want
It
that.
is a pretty cool power, but she
Yeah.
sucks. So
Yeah, Kirishima's better. Kirishima's cool. I was playing a lot of I unlocked Bakugo just playing the game for a little bit.
yeah.
But I found like the strongest characters, like legitly, like my OP, I always get A+. These guys can do no wrong characters are Cement Guy.
Cementos.
Bro, Cementos. Okay, if you're playing, guys, I'm gonna nerd out for a couple minutes, but please download this game. It's really, really fun. If you're playing this guy called Cementos, his power is basically he shoots out cement. Ooh, and he's a healer. Ooh, but he's
Which
bro.
Okay.
Oh fucking P. Every other character, right? to heal.
Is he a healer? I thought he was just a support character.
No, he's like a healer support. He's got big defense. He doesn't go down. His like the reason this character is so broken is because when one of your teammates get knocked down, what do you have to do? In every game, including this one, you go up to your character and you go, "No, don't die. I'm gonna revive you."
and pick you up.
And then certain characters go, "I'm gonna pick you up and move you to a new location, and then there I'll revive you there." And you go, "Great." Cementos just goes, boom, you're revived from a distance. He can
Really?
he can set up walls around people from a distance.
Okay. Yeah.
So like oh my god, every match I've won, every time I play him, I've got second or first. Never anything low because you're running around and your I was playing with me. It was like me. Someone was Kirishima and the other guy was the guy who like what's it? The guy who can disintegrate stuff. I forgot his name.
Oh, Shigaraki.
Shigaraki, yeah. And I'm playing these two, and these guys are just like going for it. They're going forward. They're going in deep, like wrecking people. They're also getting wrecked themselves. And I'm just like, I'm in a tower, just like shoot some walls, shoot some walls, shoot some walls. Bing bang bush, go up close. No. Oh my god, go knock down. Boom, you're revived. Who's next? So like they're in a battle with this guy, and you don't just boom revive him. You build like a tower around
Yeah, you
the
build
guy.
like a box around him, like it's fucking Fortnite.
Bro, it's so sick. It's such a. It's so.
I feel like
fucking
when they
deep.
add more characters, it'll be even more interesting.
Oh my god, yeah.
The way it is now, I feel like there's a lot. You see a lot of the same character.
Oh yeah. It's every match is All Might, Bakugo, Shogoroki, the guy who disintegrates stuff. Fucking.
Yep.
It's a lot, honestly. Yeah, it's a lot to do. I think
Like characters I never saw were Momo. Maybe it's just because people don't have her unlocked.
she's a little bit more now. More people getting her unlocked, but generally, yeah,
And
barely.
fucking what's her name? Mount Lady.
Because she's a massive target. Apparently, she's really good.
Oh,
her like
her fucking super move where she goes giant.
trash.
No, it's ridiculous.
Is it good?
Yeah, because
used
she's so it's all it does is
Ooh.
just makes her big,
Nice.
right? So fine, whatever, right? You think like, oh, okay, that would mean like, and now everyone can shoot you,
Yeah.
which is true.
Mm.
But now you can shoot everyone.
Fuck, you're right. That's
So-
pretty good.
Before, when you like drop kick someone
Mm.
and they're right next to you,
Mm.
they go a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, when you drop kick someone, they drop kick from where your feet impact. So you just send them fucking flying because you are huge now. Stomp is like the fucking size of the circle. Like it's ridiculous.
Wow.
And she could just sit there and just bomb, and just like keep stepping on
So
people.
you could basically like last circle, go big, just start knocking, just knock people 10 miles out of the fucking arena.
Yep.
She's kind of OP. That's kind of sick.
But also now everyone with a projectile suddenly just, pin cushions your ass.
Honestly, yeah. The
So
second I
it
see
depends.
any Mount Lady get big, I'm like, I have to shoot you. You're a
'Cause you
giant.
can't miss, right?
Yeah, you're a giant target. To not shoot you would be a crime.
Mhm.
But there's some really good like Mount Lady players. I saw someone like dodging like Bakugo's like shoddy laser thingies while they were big.
I don't know why he has lasers. I don't ever remember him using lasers in the show.
He has the AP shot
Yeah, but he wasn't like shooting it like
every other day.
every
yeah.
second.
Nope, but in this game he is.
Yeah,
Every
sure.
time. Even Todoroki, Shota, is basically
Yeah.
ice cold guy.
Mhm.
Ice cold dude just shoots like fucking. He's a sniper basically. He just sits on top. Someone just goes. Pew, 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 pew,
Yeah,
pew, pew.
and he just shoots. Yeah, it was
that
neat.
guy.
I just saw like it was free to play, and I was like, "Oh, that's kind of neat."
It's fun. I
I
ended up.
immediately switched all the voices to Japanese
Hell yeah, dude.
because
Yeah.
the English voices are fucking awful.
They're really weird. Yeah.
They're Deku sounds so,
He sounds really bad.
so fucking bad.
It's really fun though. The only gripe, my last point, I promise, guys. The only gripe I have about this game is that the way to unlock characters is kind of fucked. It's either a
Oh, it takes forever.
forever. It's a gotcha system, or you're basically like playing the game for billions of hours until you unlock like the last dudes, or you pay for them basically.
Yeah.
And as a free to play game, I don't want to pay for things. So I'm there like, I guess I'm just gonna like play this game casually for years on end until I eventually unlock the characters I want.
I am the only person
Mm.
I've ever seen play Denji,
Then
the lightning guy.
The lightning dude?
Yeah,
I've seen him like 3 times, maybe max.
yeah. I'm the only person I've ever seen play Denji.
Why did you unlock him? Did you gotcha
I
him?
bought him because
Ah, good man.
if you started when they had like their premium, we're starting the game thingy, you got a free ticket to unlock one character.
Yes.
But it was only certain characters. So I'm like, Ishida or Denji. I'm like, Ishida's pretty cool, but
Denji's better. Well
but
done.
the thing is, when you start the game, if depending on who you get with your gacha, I didn't have I think it was a striker or whatever their class was.
Oh yeah.
So I'm
yeah.
like, well, I already have like 3 of the same thing of Ida, so
You don't need that,
I'll
yeah.
get a striker. Then I can play any role.
That's true. I prefer using support types or like Bakugo. It's fucking OP.
Denji's kind of weird too, because like you can charge all of his moves,
It's cool. Yeah, I've seen it.
but he has a move that he just like makes like a dome,
Yeah.
and anyone
great.
in the dome gets zapped.
Yeah.
So like hide in a bush and just like use the dome
Yeah.
and people around and zap them. All it's fun.
When you have him use Shigaraki, the disintegrating guy. Use him, and power up your A quirk, the one that makes a big field of like
Purple,
whatever, purple floor. Don't fucking
Yeah,
use the special
the
attack.
bad touch floor.
Yeah, the floor is lava. You power that up to like 9, because I only focus on powering that up, and then you just hide in a bush and go, haha. You just fucking.
That's the same thing. Whenever I play Deku, I level up the fucking he does
flick
like
one?
with the one where he does like the fucking Kamen Rider kick.
Oh, dude, yes, you just run around kicking people.
Yeah, it's just like I'll run
So
around,
much fun.
kick people. If I
Yeah.
miss, I'll just do like a big loop, let it cool
Oh,
back
yeah.
down, and just keep doing it. Yeah,
I think the reason I really got into playing this game like the last like week or two is because it's just really fun.
yeah.
like-
It's dumb fun. Yeah,
Yeah, it's dumb fun. It's not a game where I'm like, oh, I've got to like, alright, boys, we got to plan this pincer attack to take down
yeah.
fucking Lady Might. You're like, this time I'm gonna play the cement guy. Now I'm gonna make a big tower like it's Fortnite, and from there I'm gonna shoot people with my cement bricks.
Yep.
Like it's fucking dumb. It's
It's
good,
dumb,
wholesome
but yeah.
fun. I'm a big fan. Anyway, that's enough about My Hero Academia. Go and download it. It's not sponsored. Very good game. You have a good time. It's free to play, so you know what you're losing. Guys, we're gonna have a quick word from a quick cross promotion from another podcast on network. Stay right there. We'll be back in a couple seconds where we talk about Jordan's adventures in Disneyland Sea. We'll be right back.
Spaceships,
Magic swords,
intergalactic empires,
dead gods,
and creatures from beyond the moon.
what mad universe could contain all these fantastic visions?
What Mad Universe is a bi-weekly podcast.
Delving into the misty origins of sci-fi and fantasy, pop culture and genre tropes.
Take a cosmic trip on What Mad Universe podcast. Now on the Tokyo Beat Podcast Network.
And we're back.
No, we're not. I gotta hit a button first. Now we're back.
And we're back. That's.
As you're hurtling over the wire, we really do need to think of a better way to do this.
Fucking hell. And we're back.
Yeah, maybe I should like move that thing somewhere else.
Do you know what we should do eventually? Hold on. Wait.
You know what I've thought about doing? Yeah, well that's one, but like just foregoing that entirely and just
Go
like
on.
having a corner with 2 chairs. And just
Oh
like,
yeah. Come in.
Oh, hang on. Why did you lock the door?
No.
Open.
We got doorbells. Is it locked? I never locked the door. David's got a visitor. I assume it's Jamie. Is it Jamie? Hey, Jamie.
I don't know why it was locked.
Did I lock
I
it?
must have locked it when you came in or something.
Fair enough. It's a false habit. Keep the house safe
Yeah,
and all that.
Keep your house locked.
Yeah, truesies. I always forget. Sometimes I sleep and I forget to lock my door, which is not something you should be doing.
She's paranoid, so the door's always locked.
It's good. I'd rather be paranoid and lock the door every time than not lock it in. Did you hear about the? Wait, sorry. We will talk about Disney. I promise. Give me 1 second. Did you hear about the thing happened in Interact years ago? Our first or second year, where apparently someone was living near, like a mental hospital. Did you hear about this?
I don't remember this.
Someone was living near like a mental hospital, and they left their door unlocked because, quote unquote, Japan's so safe.
I mean, it is, but
And they woke up to a man in their house. just in the house, just sitting in the middle of their room, and they're like on their little loft bed, and they're like,
What's going on?
yeah, what the fuck? Scream. The man's like, ah, and he like escapes the house basically. And then a big email went out to like I think Kanagawa area, basically saying like, hey,
Lock your doors.
lock your fucking doors, because while Japan is quote unquote so safe, it's not that safe. Fucking relax, boy. Like,
there was like something recently about like some dude broke into someone's house and stabbed them all to death. Like, that was
Bro!
recently.
the fuck. Lock your doors. That's fucking terrifying, honestly.
Yeah.
We've said it before. We'll say it again. We'll say it again and again and again. Japan only knows 2 types of crimes: petty and out of this world.
And
ridiculous.
up to 11.
Bro, 11. 11. It's ridiculous.
So before we go to Disney, can I give you an update on crime?
I love crime. Go on.
Yeah.
I love crime.
Let's do a little Johnny Boy update. Have you heard the latest about little Johnny Boy?
Give me the update. I heard snippets. I was busy. Go on.
So, little Johnny Boy got arrested.
Johnny
So he's going to be held for 23 days until they, figure out that charge.
Encore.
Except,
Okay.
it is an encore because he's also getting arrested for another charge as well. Our favorite charge, obstruction of business.
Oh my. That's a good charge.
So,
Do you know what's wild?
do you know what that means, though?
Isn't he? Go on.
He can be held for another 23 days because the holding period is per crime, not per person.
I've explained this so many times, and I'll keep explaining it until I am dry in the throat. Japan don't play games of crime.
Mm-hmm.
They don't do the whole, time served. No. Listen, they play this shit like they're playing Uno. You put it on a +5, you put it on a +2, shit's 7. Shit adds up. That's ridiculous. So he's gonna be there for 46 days.
Yeah, something
min?
like that. Yeah, minimum. Unless obviously he confesses to the crime and pleads guilty, and then in which case that time will end. But if he does that, he goes in front of a judge, and then it's up to them to decide what they're doing with him. And I can almost guarantee that because he isn't here on a visa that is a working visa, which again, technically that would be his job. So technically he's working in Japan without a work visa.
Yep.
So that could be another thing that you
If
get
I
got
if I
for.
was the opposing counsel, my God. My God.
But yeah, it's weird. The weird thing about it is that at least recently on Twitter, I saw people kind of like lamenting the fact that he's getting 23 days because they're like, because it's considered to be like hostage justice, right? Like they're like, he's getting held for the crimes that he committed, and that's good, but it's still not okay to hold people for X amount of time, like 23 days, or
We know
like
this.
it's a lot. And to that I say 2 things can be true at the same time.
Yeah.
I can dislike the policies while enjoying them being enforced for people who deserve it.
Yes.
Both of these things are true.
Yes.
Does that mean I agree that people should be able to be held for 23 days? No.
No.
Am I going to cry about him getting held for 23 days? Absolutely not.
I'm in the exact same mindset. I'm like, wow, Japan. We had a whole episode. We've had multiple episodes on this. Terrible fucking policy when it comes to justice. Awful system when it comes to like rehabilitation. Japanese prison system is all about punishment and not about rehabilitation.
Right.
And that's bad. The way they hold people without evidence until they have enough evidence or have created enough evidence.
Or just go, well, we had 23 days. We don't got anything on you. I guess we'll let you go.
I guess we'll let you go. Like, your vibes were off, but we couldn't find, like, the crime per se, so I guess we'll let you go. Like, yeah, that's fucked. We all agree that's fucked. No one's out here going, like, great policy, Japan. No, bad policy. Bad Japan. Stop doing this. But at the same time...
Right. I mean,
I can enjoy some Schadenfreude.
I can dislike a policy that also creates Schadenfreude.
I love some Schadenfreude. Listen, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful time for everyone. Okay. I'll be protesting how bad the Japanese jail system is, while also in my heart LOLing about who's currently getting fucked by it.
So we'll see. We'll see. What his deal is.
I mean, but generally, I feel like it's gonna end badly for him. And in my heart of hearts,
I hope it does.
I really hope it does.
Yeah.
Honestly, I really hope it does. I hope nothing but bad things on this man.
I mean, like, he's gonna be prosecuted the same way that anyone else would be prosecuted.
Yeah.
And if that's the, like, again, the police in Japan do not arrest you unless there is
Evidence.
unshakable evidence, because I mean, you got a 99% conviction rate, and that's a 99% for a reason. That's because they know they can stick it to you when they arrest you. So
They do like sticking it to you when they arrest you, to be fair. Absolute bastards. I digress. Great news. Great update, David. Happy to fucking hear this.
but let's go to the land of fun and
So, fun and
whimsy.
make-believe, magic and magistry. Your boy, Jordan. I did it, guys. I finally went to a Disney
So wait,
land.
you had never been ever.
Never.
You were talking some mad shit about
course.
Disneyland.
Bro,
You
of
had never
course.
been.
Of course. Listen, that's what I'm about, my guy.
Sure.
Talking shit about something you don't know about, that's my wheelhouse. That's where I live,
I mean, that's
my
just
dude.
the internet.
Bro, that's where I live and breathe. Come on, like, I had never been to Disneyland. I've had offers. Let's go from the beginning. Since I moved to Japan 6-7 years ago, I've been on many dates. You know, I've been in many relationships, and I've been offered to go to Disneyland multiple times. A common date for those
Right.
listening. A common date you hear in Japan is like, be first date. Let's close it. You'd be like, first date, you'll be in like I don't know. You go to a cafe. Second date, maybe go for dinner. I don't know. And then somewhere along the line, they'll be like, hey, do you want to go to Disneyland? But you're in like third, fourth date territory. That's an expensive date, I assume. And Disneyland? Yuck. Disneyland is a place of waiting in long lines, eating some pretty dank food, honestly, and going on some, doing some cool shit, going on some cool attractions. It is an expensive day out, an expensive date, and you gotta go somewhere that you're like, you wanna go there with someone you're rock solid with, because you don't wanna be waiting 3.5 hours, 4.5 hours, an hour and a half in line for like, with someone that you don't really like, you can't really talk to. You know what I mean? It's kind of bad. So for the longest time, I didn't really want to go to Disneyland. One, because that reason I mentioned. Two, because didn't really feel interested in going to Disneyland per se. And then like the ideal of Disneyland was like what do I do here? Like I didn't really know like what to do at Disneyland basically. So, but then I got, someone was like, we should go, it'll be really fun. And I decided, cool, I'll go to Disney Sea. And the reason I chose Sea over Land is because apparently, one, it's more aimed at like adults, like more of a mature crowd. Apparently the rides are better, like the vibes are cooler. And then two, most importantly, there's alcohol.
Yes.
Bro, there's alcohol. It was good time. So like, that's the reason I decided like, I'll definitely give Disney Sea a try. For those who saw the pictures, I'll put one on the Discord just in case no one saw it. I did my hair like Mickey Mouse. Did you see?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see?
I did.
It was fun. I'll do it again one day. It took a long fucking time, but it was a good day. So the day started. I'll tell the story. The day starts. I'm up at like 6 already. Yuck.
You gotta go all the way to Chiba.
Fucking far. Listen, for a place called Disneyland Tokyo, I expect that shit to have a Tokyo address. How dare you, Disneyland Tokyo in Chiba?
Yeah, it's in Chiba.
Bro, how dare you, Disneyland Tokyo, hashtag in Chiba. Upsetting. Upsetting. But I got up early, like 6 to do my hair. I want to do it in like the whole like Mickey Mouse style. And I'm leaving my house. The hair was done. Looked great. I'm leaving my house. And these old women who, they like sort the garbage occasionally, like in the apartment, like towards the station as I'm going to the station. And I see them all the time. Wonderful women. Amazing. They always strike up conversation. And one is just staring at me. And she's like, hmm? And I'm like, Alzheimer's. She's like, Jordan. I'm like, yeah. She's like, you're the guy that lives there, right? I'm like, yeah. She's like, your hair. And I'm like, yeah. She's like, is that your hair? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, I've never seen this. It's like, it's usually like, it's tied back or it's in a big afro. She's like, there's two? She's like, you can make it two? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, how did you do that? And I was like, with great time and effort. So we're laughing about it. She's like, why? And I'm like, I'm going Disneyland. and her and like the woman she works with, they're laughing. They're like, bro, that's brilliant. Have a great time. So already the start of the day was fantastic. It was really, really fun. So we get to Disneyland, and let me tell you, it was a Thursday, very full. Oh my god!
Oh,
the people.
I think you meant like I'm full. I ate a good
Oh
breakfast.
no,
No. Okay, yeah,
The
very
sh-
full. Yeah, of course.
I-
It'll always be full.
David. The park opens at 9. Right?
Mhm. I don't know.
Yeah, it was
Still
like
open
9.
sometimes.
It was like 9 till 9 that day. It was a great park. 9
Mhm.
till 9, pretty good. Bro, we get there at 8:50. Why are there already lines?
Because people probably been there since like 7.
That's insane. 8:50. The lines are already there are lines. Crazy, ridiculous.
They're
even
fast though. Getting in the
Oh,
park,
yeah.
the lines are fast.
fast, very, very fast to get in. Efficiency, honestly, amazing. They know what they're doing. They run a tight fucking ship, and it's something I noticed like all day. But wow, crazy. So like we get into the Disney has like an app now that you can use to like look at the park, look at rides, look at times,
Yep.
and it's like 9:07, and people are, like being ushered into the park, and I'm like, oh, let me check like the application to see like what rides I want to go on.
The app is super useful because like
app is
that's
really
how
good.
you like schedule you want to go on a
Yeah.
ride or whatever, right?
It's very good, yeah. So like, I'm checking out like what rides are available, what place we should go to first, because I know nothing about Disney or Disney Sea, and I've researched nothing. So I'm like, oh, this ride seems cool. That seems interesting. Let's go on this. And as I scan the app, I realize this park has been open for 7 minutes. 7.
Mhm.
The wait times are already like an hour.
An hour. Yep.
It's been 7 minutes. It's been 7.
Mm-hmm.
It's been 7 minutes. An hour? How the fuck? What happened in these 7 minutes? How many people are in this fucking an hour?
Did you notice that there's so many people in a concentrated area that you don't get cell service
Yes.
because there's so much interference for how many people? Everyone has a smartphone, so it's just like a dead zone because all of the things cancel each other out.
You cannot get signal for shit. When you're waiting in line, you cannot get signal. I had the first ride we went to was it the Tower of Terror that goes up and down? Or the hotel, whatever it's called.
Yeah, Tower Terror. Yeah.
Fucking sick ride. Great ride. Had a good time. But waiting in that ride, I had a guy in front of me, and he's like, for like 20 minutes, he was trying to like play some kind of online game, and the game just would not load.
Mm.
And I'm there like,
Of course not.
dude, I'm there like my brother in Christ. Like, I'm trying to load the official Disney app to like book some fast passes, and it's not loading. There is no way in hell you can load this game. He's trying to play like Genshin Impact on his fucking phone.
Right. Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
like, bro, be for real. It's not happening.
Not happening.
It's
no.
not happening.
No way.
20 minutes. He had it open, just looking
Your
at his
phone's
phone.
gonna be dead by like 10 a.m.
You have a long day. It is like 10 something in the morning, and you are fucking around on your phone, bro. Be serious.
Mhm.
Be real with yourself here. Come on, play. Silly. But anyway, it was weird. Getting in the park was fun. Way more people than I expected. And then my first.
I bet it's way worse now because I went when like COVID was kind of like on the downturn.
Oh yeah.
Not as many people there. Like we went on every single ride in the park by 12.
Wow.
Some of
Are
them
you
twice.
fucking serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, not anymore.
No.
Wow. By 12?
Yeah, I think it was like by 12.
Impressive.
So we're like, yeah, cool. Like let's just go on stuff again.
Mm.
Why not?
You might as well. We got there at 9, and then we wanted to like get the same like outfits and stuff together. So we went to the like the Disney clothing store to find like some kind of cool outfit to wear. And what we wanted to get was that there's a really cool like special Halloween edition Mickey Mouse that has like a Mickey ghost on it.
Mm-hmm.
Sold out.
Oh, right, because it's like Halloween themed right now, right?
It's cool as shit. bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sold out.
Oh,
Could
of course, yeah. No, everything's gone. Well, they put all the gift shops like immediately at the entrance, so
Oh, bro. Then listen, they're not dumb. They know what they're doing.
Yep.
They know what they're doing. Yeah, everything was sold out. So we decided instead, bro, this shirt, this jumper I got, David. Black jumper. Right?
Yep.
On the jumper, one word. Villains.
That's it.
Villains. The back of the jumper,
Mhm.
all the cool OG Disney villains.
Okay, like who? Jafar.
Yeah, Jafar,
Is he there?
Maleficent. I forgot the other ones, but all the cool ones that I like.
All the cool ones that I like, whose names I can't recall.
Listen, I learned something at Disney.
Steve.
Bro, Bob was there. Jobs, my guy Frank.
That kid from Toy Story.
Bro, fuck that kid from Toy Story. They were all there. All the what's the one? The one from Ariel. The one from Little Mermaid. Ursula.
Ursula, yeah.
I've learned something at Disney Sea about myself. And by the end of the day, I learned that, one, I'm not a Disney adult. And two, I could never be a Disney adult. Impossible.
Right.
Could not. People would come to the park in, like, full costumes.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Because October, you're allowed to dress up.
Right.
Because it's October. It's Halloween. Do whatever you want, basically. Full costumes. I saw a couple, and they went to... Listen, fucking impressive. They came to the park as Alice from Alice in Wonderland, and the guy was the Mad Hatter. Giant hat and everything.
Cool.
Fucking impressive.
Sick.
Dude, fucking sick. I was like, this is cool as shit. And I remember, like, seeing all the people being, like, dressed up in, like, elaborate costumes. There was 3 people dressed up as, like, the 3 fairies from Cinderella.
Yeah. The pink, green, and blue one or
Yep.
whatever. Yeah, the fairy god
Mother type. No.
character. Yeah. I know what you mean.
Cool as shit. A woman dressed up as Cruella de Vil, and it was so good. People from the park were like, "Can we take your photo? This is cool." as
Right.
shit."
Yeah.
It was fucking sick. But I'm looking at all these costumes. I'm like, wow, the time, the dedication, the man-outs, the makeup, the wigs. Wow, could not be me. Could not be me. If I was dating someone who was a Disney person and they were like, Jordan, we're going to Disney, I'd be like, cool. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, because I don't give a shit, but I'd be like, cool, sounds like a plan. And they're like, okay, here's the plan. I'm gonna dress up as Moana and you're gonna dress up as the dude that The Rock voiced. I'd be like, haha,
Maui.
no. Maui. I'd be like, no. That's a no. No. My limit, I realize. My limit is I'll do my hair.
I mean, it'd be really cold for you at this time of year with no shirt on.
I'll be okay. It's not that cold in Japan. It'd be pretty good. I mean, I'd get nighttime.
Hey man,
I'd get cold.
I went to fucking Disney Sea one time. It fucking snowed.
What? What, in
Yeah.
Japan?
Yeah.
Yo, get fucked.
Christmas miracle
Yo,
in October.
get fucked.
It was cold as shit.
That sucks. But the most I did was I did my hair up in 2 buns.
Yep.
To look like Mickey Mouse. And that was it. That was the limit of the Disney I could get out of me. That was it. Only because it was cool. But anyway, I digress. But yeah, these Disney adults go hard, and I kind of respect it. Like, I'm not going to lie. You got to respect it.
I mean, hey, you gotta have a thing, right?
Bro, it's cool. It's cool to show, honestly. But anyway, this was cool. I had a good time. But yeah, David.
That's it?
No.
This is all you want to talk about?
Oh, way more. But
Oh, okay.
I'm just putting a pin on it to give you a time to speak.
Oh, I mean,
because I'm gonna keep going forever.
Well, I was gonna ask you. So,
Go on.
you get to ride everything,
yes, more or less.
more or less. Okay.
Yeah,
what you said? Like things you didn't ride were like in the
Little Mermaid area.
Mermaid, but those are for kids. So it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
whatever,
exactly.
like-
I didn't do any. So, things I didn't do at Disney. See, I didn't do any games because I'm a busy guy.
You mean like carnival game type?
Yeah.
things?
I didn't do any carnival game type things because we weren't there for that. I was there for fast rides, adrenaline, and all the food, and that was it. And then we didn't do any of the slower like baby rides. Although the teacups were always fun, we weren't here for that. We're there for the big boy rides.
Right.
So we did Soaring, the new one.
Soaring.
It's a new one they opened up where you basically like it's a big. How to explain this? You get on like a weird kite. It's VR Chat the Ride.
Okay.
You
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely new because I don't remember that.
It's new, yeah. It's cool. But it had like, at one point, the wait was 200 minutes.
Damn.
So we bought a fast pass for it because this ride was Jay's recommendation.
So that's what you do, right? You get in line at a ride
And you
then
buy a-
fast pass to the other ride.
Yes, boys. All right, listen, guys. New system in Disney is that all the fast pass are basically done on your phone. So there's an app you got to download, and then all the fast pass are done through your phone. And then basically, you can only have like a certain amount of fast passes on
Yeah,
your app.
running.
Yeah, before like you've got to get some more basically. And these fast passes cost cash money, like 2,000 yen per whatever. I forgot how much. It
I
was.
don't think they do. They
Or Thaui? I forgot.
They weren't. So you could have them tied into your ticket where they didn't cost anything.
Yeah. You could do that too. We got a discount ticket, so
Yeah,
we
okay.
got ours was cheaper, and then we bought like 2 fast pass thingies,
Yeah.
and then it ended up being like still cheaper
Mhm.
than like the official price of like the ticket.
I think
basically.
when we went, they're like, "Please come to the park. We need money."
Yes. No, yeah.
So they're like, "We'll give you anything."
We'll give you anything. You can fuck Disney in the back
Yeah.
of the fucking soaring ride if you want. Like, let's, you know what I mean? Let's go.
Mm.
So we lined up for Tower of Terror because I've heard it's a really good ride. I heard like the lore is really good behind it. So it was a ride that I wanted to give it a go. It was good.
It's neat.
It was neat. I liked the way you walk into like the ride and like there's a whole like it's not just the ride.
Right.
There's a whole lore and shit behind it. Like
With the spooky
yeah,
hologram.
it's
I-
cool.
Dude, I still don't know how they do that fucking
How do they
hologram.
do it? It was
I-
cool as shit.
It looks real.
Yes,
And then it disappears and
disappears.
it's like, where did it go?
bro, it's fucking cool.
It's neat.
It's very cool. Like honestly, as much as oh my god, I'm overwhelmed by my own, I'm being overwhelmed by my own thoughts. Like as much as I'm like Disney, I'm sure it's okay. The amount of effort, red money they put into this fucking park, understandable.
Mm.
Shit's kind of sick. Even if you don't like Disney and you're just like, I want to go to a cool theme park that's more than just rides and has like a cool themes and shit around
Right.
it, that's the place to go. It was very cool, honestly.
Mhm.
Fucking cool. So we landed for Tower of Terror, and as we're lining up, we're booking for like the Indiana Jones one.
Yeah.
And that was fucking great. And Soaring, because it was Jay's recommendation. It was great. And then Indiana Jones was like the last ride of the day. We had like an 8 p.m. slot. Soaring was like 5 or something like that. So between that time, we just like lined up for every ride basically.
Mhm.
Tower of Terror, great ride, enjoyed it, smashed it, good thrill. The group we rode with was fucking fun.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. We had like foreigners in the back. We're in the front. We were in the front for every ride bar like one.
Okay, yeah.
We had a good fucking day. Honestly, good fucking day. So like, all the groups we were with were all funny. Like the Tower of Terror group, hilarious. Someone didn't have their bag secured properly, and it shot in the ass as the ride dropped down.
I didn't even think they let you take the bag on. Like
No.
Yeah.
We had to
that's-
hold that shit.
Yeah, that seems
They
dangerous.
had like a satchel that had like nothing in it, and as the ride like dropped, I think they dropped it, and it like fucking flew in the air and shot down.
because then you go back up, right?
Yes, you went back up, and then I think someone went, come on. He's like, whose bag is this? And then,
Right.
but the ride like shot down again.
Right.
So he's like, don't know. Ah! Because it's like he's mad confused about like the bag, but then like the ride just shoots him back
Yeah.
down again, bro. Hilarious, great ride.
Mm.
Honestly, fucking hilarious. The group was great, good ride. We booked some other ones we booked like some other things in the meantime as well. Honestly, it was honestly really, really fun. Like that ride is really, really good. Then we like walked around the park for a bit, got like a bunch of different food and stuff, and then we had an idea that we wanted to try all of the popcorn in the park,
Oh, I've done that.
barring the caramel one, because fuck caramel. What am I?
Yeah,
What am I?
it's whatever.
Yeah, it's caramel. What am I, child?
Yeah, get the weird shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you talk about the popcorn for a little bit.
Okay.
So I decided that I was gonna try all the popcorn in Disney Sea because I heard the popcorn is delicious and one must try it. And David, you told me to get
I love the curry one.
It's
from
really
Agrabah.
good,
It's
honestly.
really good.
you told me to get the curry one. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get the curry one first, and we'll go from there. So we get the curry one first.
The curry one is weird because it only is out of one stall.
Yep.
In Agrabah.
Yep.
Like, at the entrance. That's
It's
it.
great. Yeah.
Even though Agrabah's like a huge area.
Yeah.
And there's other popcorn places, it's only out of that one.
Yep. It's so weird. So we walked around. There's like a spicy chicken place in like.
Oh
in-
yeah. the
How
chicken.
good is oh my
Yeah.
fucking god! The food in Disney Sea fucking slaps.
For
What the
like
fuck?
for like the food you get at
An
a
amusement park.
it's pretty good.
Dude, shockingly good. Like so and you know, what? Surprisingly affordable.
Mm.
Surprisingly
Yeah, it's
affordable.
not insanely priced.
'Cause you think it would be back in like the the fucking motherlands. You go to a theme park, they're like, haha, you have no other choice but to
Yeah,
eat the
here's like a $10 beer. Or
yeah,
something,
yeah, yeah.
right?
He's a $10. He's like a $20 fucking plate of
dog.
yeah, like hot dog, some mid shit.
Yeah.
It was good. Japan, it's like, alright, it's Disney, but we're not gonna overcharge you.
Right.
We're still gonna like give you some good quality food. So we got the spicy chicken, delicious, and then we got the curry popcorn, and that set something off inside of me, because I was like, we need to try every flavor in this fucking park, but not caramel. Fuck caramel. No time for that stupid flavor. There's like 7 caramel stands. What a waste of my time. Get. What are you doing?
It's caramel popcorn's fine. There's
It's
nothing
fine.
wrong with
It's
it.
fine. No, there's fine. What's wrong with it? It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. But there's like fucking garlic shrimp, my guy.
Yeah, garlic shrimp. There's like white chocolate.
There's white chocolate matcha. But
Yeah, white
bro,
chocolate
I got
matcha.
a fucking story. It's a sick side. We're hanging out. We get the curry popcorn. I'm like, alright, cool. We got some time before we're going to. We rode a ride. Blah blah blah. Then we had time to eat before like we had like another ride to line up for basically. So we end up going to get curry popcorn. Delicious. We have curry popcorn, a spicy chicken. We're walking around. I get an ice cream. We're like, cool. Let's find garlic shrimp, because apparently that's like one of the best flavors. I'm like, cool. We're gonna go find it. So as we're walking around, I'm like, oh my god, we should also try blueberry cheesecake. It looks pretty cool.
Yep.
So we find blueberry cheesecake. Mid. Fine. Mid. The worst one of the day, to be fair. Probably lower than caramel fucking popcorn. It was mid. It was way too sweet. Weird. It was fine. I'd give it a try if I was you going to Disneyland, but it was weird.
Right.
But the reason I bring up blueberry fucking cheesecake popcorn is because at that booth, we're in a good mood, you know, having a jovial time. I've got beer in hand. The day is flowing. Everyone's in a good mood. And the woman working the stand is great. She's bubbly. She's buzzing. She's having a good fucking time. So we're hanging out. We're chatting shit. We're talking about whatever. And then I'm like, hey, I've decided I want a popcorn tub thingy.
Ah, yeah.
That you can get
container
refilled.
or whatever.
Yeah. But the ones they only had were like it was like shit ones. It was like, oh, you can get this one of like a fucking little shitty. It's got a 40th anniversary on it, and I'm like, I don't care about Disney though.
Right. Yeah.
I want something sick. And there was these pumpkin ones because it's Halloween.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I want the pumpkin one. It's fucking cool. So I'm like, Blueberry girl, where is the pumpkin popcorn thing? She goes, bro, it's across the way at the garlic shrimp place. And I'm like, thank fuck, we're going there next. I can't wait for it. And she's like, She's like, are you like me that you prefer like savory popcorn? I'm like, yes. I want the savory popcorn. I don't want matcha chocolate. I don't want blueberry cheese. I want the curry ones, the salt ones. I want the ones that's like garlic, buttered shrimp. Put that in my veins, my dude. You know what I'm saying? She's laughing. The woman serving popcorn's laughing. Everyone's bouncing. It's a good time. The vibes were immaculate, honestly. That time especially, immaculate vibes. So we go find the popcorn place, the garlic shrimp one, literally across the way. We get the popcorn. I get a big Halloween container, the pumpkin one. Shit lights up.
That's cool.
Bro, I was like, bro, I want a Halloween popcorn container. He goes, hi, my little popcorn in the container. He goes, oh, also, you hit the switch, it lights up. And I was like, bro, if you hadn't made the sale before, this would have made the sale. That's cool as shit. Fill me up, my guy. I will take this fucking popcorn
But
thing.
you got to know where your popcorn is at nighttime.
Bro, you have to see it. You
Right.
gotta see it. Lining up for rides, shit's gotta be lit at all times. Great fucking time. So we get it. We're eating popcorn out of it. We're hanging out. We go do all the different popcorn things. We get the curry one. We get the what ones we get? We get the black pepper one. Delicious. So I'm fast forwarding a bit here to finish the story. So we go on all the rides. We've had a fantastic time, and then we're like, oh my god, we have to get to the Indiana Jones ride by like 8:10, so we can ride that before we ride like our last ride. We line up for our last ride of the day.
Right.
The person I was with was like, oh, I wanted to try the matcha, the white chocolate matcha one, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, the white chocolate matcha. I was like, all right, if we come across it, let's get it. So
It's
Russian.
in that same area.
It's in Little Mermaid.
Yeah, it's like around.
Yeah.
the corner by-
So we're walking through to like get to the Indiana Jones place, but like we're checking out. It's nighttime now, so we're checking out the Little Mermaid place at nighttime. beautiful. Looks like Atlantis.
It's cool.
It's very cool. Fucking fantastic. It was a
I
magical
will
time.
say the thing that Disney does extremely well is making you like forget where you are.
Oh my god, yes.
You're just like, oh
Yes.
no, I'm in a magical land now, right? Like
Yeah.
it's. They understand that like all the little small things are what
Yes.
doesn't break your immersion, right?
Yes.
If like all the little small things are correct, you're just in it, right? Like when you're waiting for like what is it, like soaring spirits or whatever, the fucking like tribal themed roller coaster. I think it's what it's called, like Raging Spirits or something.
Raging Spirits,
Raging
yeah.
Spirit. Like
Fucking
when you're
sick.
in that line, you're like in a fucking jungle. There's like
It's
pith helmets
cool.
and like fucking pickaxes and shit. You're
Yes.
like, okay, like I'm not in Japan. I'm in a fucking archaeology dig in fucking, I don't know, the jungle.
Every area of the map is, I'm gonna get this point very clear, but every area of the map looks very distinct, very different. And the way they've created these areas is honestly stroke of genius. We'll put a pin in that. I'm gonna real quick finish this story. We'll get to it. So like, we're going for Atlantis, fucking fantastic, and we find it. We're like, oh my god, is that the matcha popcorn one? We wrote to matcha popcorn. Said, one matcha popcorn, please. Blah 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 blah. So we start bouncing with people. The woman like dishing out the popcorn turns around. Who the fuck is it? It's Blueberry Cheesecake Girl.
Oh, the same one?
Yep.
She's moved to a different thing?
Yep. She turns, looks at me, and goes, "This is the guy." He's like, "Did you find the garlic shrimp?" And I'm like, "Blueberry Cheesecake Girl, what are you doing?" You know, bro, it was so fucking good. We had such like a fun moment, like talking. She's like, "How was your day?" It's been like 7 hours since I saw him. I'm like,
Right.
bro, vibey day, great time, blah, blah, blah. We're hanging out. I'm like 6 beers deep. It's been a great fucking day. Like, honestly, 10 out of 10. So like, we're bouncing for a bit, talking about like what I did that day. We're hanging out for a little bit, bro. Honestly, legit. Disney hiring the correct people. That little encounter, I was like, this woman is fucking sick. I would go to the park again on the off chance that I meet this woman again, because she was honestly just a star, an absolute fucking star. So fucking good. But anyway, so we got right our last ride. Good times all around. But let's talk about matcha white chocolate. It's okay.
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
It's not.
What was your number one popcorn in the park?
Oh, curry by far. I fucking love it. But I'm like I love curry like in any form, so like that's an instant win for me.
Baby, I'm a garlic shrimp bitch. It was delicious.
There is a thing in the park that I like more, but I can only ever really eat one of.
What is it?
They're in the not the Atlantis area, in the like the weird, what is it, like 1,000 gajillion leagues under the sea steampunky area in the middle.
Is it the big gyoza?
No,
Go on.
it's the sweet potato churros.
Yes. Yeah. Only one, then I'm done.
But they're so good.
It's so good.
so good.
I ate the
I love them.
They had the Halloween special kabocha churros.
Ah, yeah, I heard that there's like lots of pumpkin flavored like specific stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty. Oh my god, David, yes, it was so fucking good. The pumpkin churros, slappy. There was a pumpkin drink. Not gonna touch that. It looks really weird. The other churros, like the sweet potato ones, delicious. Honestly,
It's just
Disney
good. Like the food is just good.
is good.
in
It's
general.
really good. The area. Okay, we touched on this before, and I wanted to continue the conversation. The way Disney sections off its areas and makes them very distinctive is fucking fantastic. Honestly, just world-class world building. Like, you go into the park and it's like a big city style, welcome to Disney style area, and it's cool, and it feels like you're in a nice medieval European
it's like
town.
weird, like Venice type area.
It's strange. Like, welcome to Venice, bitch. Enjoy the surroundings, and it's cool and it looks nice and romantic. It's a great fucking area. And then you walk a little bit into the park, and the area change. The changes is just like that. Like, and it's not just like, oh wow, it looks like we're getting to a new area. It's like new area,
Bang, yeah.
loading
But
screen
it
0.
it never feels like you've walked into another area. You
No.
just kind of get in the middle and you go,
Huh.
oh, okay.
Yes, I love that, and like it's designed in a way that, apart from like the really tall buildings and stuff, once you're deep in an area, you can't really see the other areas.
Right. Yes. I think they've built it intentionally. Like, I'm sure there's some kind of like design documentation about how like Disney uses like trees or like fake mountains to block off being able to see the other areas to like keep you like insulated
inside the thing. But it's really good though, because like, especially me, like going to it, it's my first experience of any sort of Disney location, Disney park, Disney thing. So like, going from area to area and then just being like, just encapsulated by the area is kind of fucking sick.
It's neat.
It's really cool. Like getting into like the Arabian Nights area, the Aladdin area, and just being like, this could be a fucking bazaar.
Right. Yeah.
Somewhere in like the Arab nations, and I would be like, bet. I'd believe you. Like if I was knocked out and awoken there, and I'd never been to Disney before, I'd be like, shit, I've been yeah, literally, I've been kidnapped, and I am now in somewhere in the Middle East. You know what I mean?
Have a really banging carousel.
Yeah, and they're gonna fucking the sickest fucking carousel I've ever. I should have rode it. I didn't ride
Did
it.
you go on the genie ride?
I didn't.
Oh.
I didn't do the genie ride. You mean the show?
Yeah, the genie like show.
Is it a show or a ride?
It's a show, but it's I would say it's more akin to it's an experience. Let's put it that way. But it's weird because like I guess all of the like oh, I got sneezed all of a sudden. All these seats, they got like things in the seat. So like it's really weird because like Genie does this one thing in the show where he bumps someone's seat and it's like random, but like you actually like something like hits the like your
seriously
seat, like,
so it's like a 4D experience type thing.
Right. So like one random person in the crowd is just like what the fuck. It's great.
I'm gonna go. So like I did enough that I was like, okay, I've had a good time at Disney. I'm opening the map currently on the stream. I was like, I had a good time at Disney, but I did sort of all the fast, fun roller coaster, all the famous things plus all the food.
Right.
I didn't do any restaurants. I didn't do any carnival games.
That's too bad because some of the restaurants are like pretty actually good.
I know they're really good, but.
Listen, I had turkey with cranberry sauce at one of the fucking restaurants. You can't get that anywhere in Tokyo.
There's a Chinese place I want to try in the center of the Earth area, and it has like really good chahan, I've heard. Another place is like dim sum. So this is like, I decided that I'll definitely revisit Disney Sea. I feel like you can go there at least 3 times.
I've been about 3 times.
At least.
I go again.
I'd go again. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do a big. Small group excursions, Disney. I'm thinking about how to actually properly ride rides, and a big group is not the way to go.
It's not. No.
Small group, the best way to go.
I would
Disney.
say like 4 maximum.
Oh, my guy knows 4 max.
Because like if you have 6, that's 1 car in any ride plus 2 in the other one. Right.
It's too much.
Yeah.
4 is like a perfect amount. I know you're thinking, oh, but my friend Jonathan wants to. No, 5 is too many. Legitly. You add that, I don't know what it is, but when you go to theme parks, 2, perfect amount. 3, equally good. 4, we're having a great time. 5, we're having the worst day of our lives. Because there's always one dickhead. And it's always maybe a different dickhead each time. Who knows? But there's always one.
You have like a rotating dickhead throughout the day.
Throughout the fucking day. It's a rotating dickhead. It's like, oh my god, we should ride on Journey to the Center of the Earth next, and some dickhead's like, no, don't really like that ride.
I'm feeling sick. I need to sit down.
I kind of want to eat something. No.
Right? Yeah.
Buy gyoza. Go get in line. Buy yourself one of those big gyoza dog boys, delicious by the way, and a fucking big boy beer, and come meet us in the fucking queue. It's that simple. Oh no, I think I'll take a break. There's no taking breaks. I like digressed into junior high school, secondary school Jordan going to a theme park with his boys Jordan, which is there's no time for breaks. We're going from ride to ride to ride
to everything. Yeah,
bro, ride to ride to ride to ride until we have to meet up to get the coach to go home.
Yep,
every time. And the group was always the same. It was me, Tyrone, Marvin, Alex, Volkan, Caleb. That was the group of boys. Jan, I love you. It was like 7. These were the boys. It was 7 boys, and then depending on who went to the trip, it was a rotation of these boys, and it was ride to ride to ride to ride, no fucking around, every single time. If only 3 of the boys were at this trip, 3 of the boys hanging out to do all the rides, because we knew what the game was. It was ride to ride to ride to ride. We have packed lunches. We poor
Right.
baby. We in here trying to buy park shit. My mom's giving me £10 for the day. That's coming home with me.
Yeah.
That's pocket money. That's pocket. I have 3 apples in my bag, some sandwiches, and a bag of chips. That will last me. The only thing I'm buying on this trip is maybe water, and that's still a maybe. Know what I'm saying? We got stuff to do. We got rides to ride. There's excitement to be had. My adrenaline needs to be pumping at all fucking times.
So then I gotta ask you, what was your favorite ride then? I think that's for me.
Indiana Jones, baby. It was
Okay,
great.
so can you
Great
tell me?
ride.
Can you tell me why that one's your
Alright.
favorite?
So my thing was, I researched no ride before I went into it. None.
Which is probably a good idea because then you're surprised.
Yes, exactly. Soaring, great, good ride, very cool VR stuff. Journey to the center of the earth, fucking fantastic ride. The fire out of nowhere, fantastic,
With
great
the
ride.
giant worm, and you
Ooh.
zoop up the thing. Yeah.
The giant worm, like the way Disney has like created this world inside the ride.
You know what
Amazing.
you know what I love the most about Journey to the Center of the Earth
Go
though
on.
is like, so you're in that line, right? And
Yeah.
you're like walking through the thing, and you like
Yeah,
see
yeah,
like
yeah.
the lab and stuff,
Oh,
and
it's
there's like
so
all
cool.
the notes in the
Yeah.
lab. But then before you get to the ride, you get in an
The elevator! Oh,
and
I
you go-
loved
and
that.
you go down
Yes!
in the elevator, and it's like
Oh,
the immersion that gives, like, it's so dumb because it's like, oh, okay, well, like the fucking thing has to start at the bottom to go up through the,
no, it
the
was
volcano,
great.
right?
No, it was great. Yeah.
But like, it's like, oh no, we gotta go to the lab in the
Yep.
underground subterranean
Yep.
area. So get in the weird, like, barely working
Elevator. Fucking fantastic.
And it's just like it really sets you up for
does.
that like ride where you're like, yeah, like, okay, I'm underground now.
Yeah, because you go down, and then as you go down, so as you leave the room, like all the ride things like mine carts and stuff like that,
yeah.
and the way the ride progresses is just magical.
Mhm.
It's a fucking fantastic, honestly.
Yep,
That
it's great.
was my second place, but
Yep.
my first place was the Indiana Jones and the Temple of the
Of
crystal.
fuckery.
Of the crystal. Oh,
Crystal
bro,
Skull. Yeah, it's
bro,
Crystal Skull. That's
oh,
what it is.
fuckery.
Mhm.
This is why it was number 1 for me,
Mhm.
because you get into this ride. For those who've never been to Disney Sea, I apologize, but like this, I guarantee this ruins nothing. That fucking ride was the only ride where I was like, yo, chill. Chill. Fucking relax. Relax. You need to fucking stop this right now. It's like, get
Right.
on this ride. I know nothing. The ride starts. Bro, this isn't a ride. Alright? This is a fucking adventure. Cause this ride ain't like, we're gonna smoothly take you from it. No. This shit's shaking. Like I'm
It's pretty violent, right?
It's
like, you're,
violent.
Like you're in that like fake like double wide fucking like Jeep, and it's just like
Bro, it's violent. The stuff that like shoots out at you are wild. The visuals are crazy, bro. It is the most. At one point, a man just came out, spit in my face, and called me a whore. I was like, bro, is this part of the ride? What's going on here? Like, the ride don't play games. At several parts of this ride, it just went pitch black.
Yep.
For no reason.
Mhm.
It was like, huh, fuck you. Here's a pitch black room, and we're just gonna jostle the shit out of you. I have never had my jimmies rustled so aggressively in my whole fucking life.
Right, because it fucks
Never.
with like your whole body, right? It's not just
Everything.
like it's not like a regular roller coaster
No.
where like you can see the drop,
Yep.
right? Necessarily.
You know what's going on?
Yeah, you have no idea.
It will do like these weird like drifting things around corners as well and shit. Bro, great ride. It had a giant, like the weird skull demon thing.
Yep.
Looked amazing, by the way. Oh my fucking. That was the only ride that I wasn't in the front. We were at the back. Because how the ride, like the cars lean up,
Yeah.
the back for that ride is maybe the best seat. Because you can not only see everything, bro, you are getting jostled the fuck, my guy. Because all that drifting,
Yep.
that's hitting the back.
Yep.
You are getting constantly.
My
Great
favorite part of that ride is like when you go through like the hallway and like the arrows are like shooting past you.
Bro.
But it's just like they're just going poo, 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 like
Yeah.
they're shooting like
Yeah.
compressed air or whatever. But in the moment you're like, wow. I dodged all those fucking arrows just barely.
It's that.
Yeah, it's great.
It's when the ride randomly like stops and then there's the skull in front of you and it shoots out quote unquote fire that you have to go through. Cool as shit.
It's a cool ride.
It's
I like that ride.
It's a very I'm glad I fast passed to like zoop into that ride, but I would wait for that because even I rushed through the hall because I'm like going straight to the ride. But even in rushing through the hall looks amazing. The details inside that waiting area.
And the walls and stuff, like, you know, they tell a little bit of a story with all the pictures and stuff, and you're like, oh, that's kind of neat.
It's honestly,
Yeah, it's cool.
I don't think there's a ride for me personally in the park that beats that ride. It blew me away in ways that I was like, this is top tier. This is Disney. This is fucking fantastic.
It's cool.
The animatronic Japanese Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford going, yo, Aibo.
Yo, Aibo.
Yeah, it's really weird.
I think the only thing there's experience wise that tops.
But it's Harrison. But it's Harrison. Like it's
Ugh.
so weird because it looks like Harrison Ford, right?
does.
So it's like that's not what he sounds.
That's not Harrison.
Harrison Ford sounds like.
Sounds
this.
like that
many
belongs in a
It
museum.
belongs in a museum.
Man, I love Indiana Jones. The only thing that topped that was like Soaring was like the whole VR.
I've never rode that. So
Soaring is like a very interesting VR style ride. Basically, it's not a track. It's not like a track roller coaster style ride. It's more of an experience, I would say.
Yeah.
It zooms you up high, curved screen, so it feels like you are flying above the fucking clouds around the world. Very cool. Honestly, very cool experience. Very interesting ride. And at the end of that ride, I don't know, the groups I was with in Disney Sea was amazing. Because at the end of that ride, everyone, like, the ride came to an end, the ride starts coming back to, like, base, and everyone's like... I've never been on a ride or an experience where afterwards, people are like clapping. Like, the entire ride is like...
Yeah.
Bro, people felt it. And I feel it. It was honestly like a fucking fantastic experience. But I think that is my second or third place. Probably tied second with Journey to the Center of the Earth. And then number one, of course, has got to be my boy. Harrison Ford, the Japanese experience was really fucking good, honestly.
Yeah, it's a great ride. I like that ride a lot too.
That was good. What's your favorite? Your favorite is Journey.
I like Journey to the Center of the Earth. For me, I think like Journey to the Center of the Earth has like the highest high, no pun intended, because
it does.
When you come out of that the top of the volcano and you can see the whole park.
Oh my god.
For me, that's like, yeah, okay, cool.
Amazing.
Right?
No,
and then you're immediately plunged back into darkness.
Amazing.
It's the speed up the thing and then immediately going over that crest and being like, whoa, fuck.
Bro.
Yeah.
It was good.
Great.
The thing exploding as well, like
it's not my favorite roller coaster in Japan, but it's definitely up there.
Honestly, it's a so I'm looking at comments. Garlic shrimp popcorn sounds amazing. It's even better than you think. It's fucking delicious, honestly. It's so good. But that ride alone, bloody fantastic. Like, I had a great time with that ride. The only other thing that I thought was really cool, they have like the last show of the day was like this big. I don't really like shows. I don't really care about the shows, but this one was really cool. There was like
the big like water boat show at the end. Yeah.
There was like a big water boat show, and there was
neat.
It's neat. It was like a big water boat show thing, and no, this isn't a spoiler or anything, but it's like a big water boat show, and then like what do you call it? There's like projection mapping and stuff, and the whole park is involved in this show.
Yeah, it's cool.
And at one point, there's a bit of the show where it's like a Moana song or whatever, and then like
that was definitely not there when I was there.
oh, you like there was like a Moana part of the show where it's like, I'm singing the Moana song and we're gonna do things because whatever. And then when the volcano dude pops up on the thing, the volcano erupts.
explodes.
And
Yeah.
it explodes so violently, the heat is felt.
Yeah.
Everyone
it's
feels it.
crazy. Yeah.
It's warm. And everyone went, and I was like, that was great. That was very, very fun.
I mean, they're exceptionally good at like just getting you immersed in the park in a way,
best.
that I haven't seen at other parks. I have to imagine because I've been to the California one when I was much younger. But I have to imagine that it's so much better now because it's like gigantic. Like that's like a park you need 2 days to go to. Everything.
Oh yeah. Yeah. 100%. There was a very interesting, because you mentioned California, the first or second ride we rode on. It was the first one. Yeah, my bad. I'm getting confused. The first ride that we rode on, where the person in front of us was playing like Genshin Impact, trying to. There was like an American 3-person group also riding the ride. This is for the Tower of Terror.
Yeah.
And the guy, one of these guys, clearly like a Disney adult, he was clearly like, in 1982, do you know that Walt Disney sucked his own cock? Like, that kind of dickhead, you know? So, we're lining up, we're getting it. No, legit, like, he was, the man was
Yeah,
annoying
sure,
me.
yeah.
I was like, shut the fuck up. No one gives a shit. So, like,
You're sucking his cock right now.
bro, right now, get that dirty cock out of your mouth. That man's been dead for 50 years. Like
Yeah.
that, basically. So,
yeah.
we get into, we're lining up outside, doing the whole, like, looking at statues and shit. Very cool. Then we get inside the tower for the last little loop of liney thing before the elevator. Very cool shit, honestly. And this bro, my man's like, oh, you know, all of this is tied to the lore, of the ride, because this key, this key was actually just chatting shit about like, and all the elevator's broken. That's tied to the lore of the ride, this is from the like in 1980. And I'm like, he's like, these guys don't know. No one knows. It's just a ride for them. His exact words. But like here, like it's not really. The lore isn't really there,
Just an absolutely insufferable wanker.
What? All I thought was, what a cunt. Because you're in this line being like, all these Japanese people, they don't know about the immense lore and culture behind a Walt Disney ride.
Oh man,
What a
huff your
fucking-
farts more.
Yeah, literally, what a fucking. And then, what fucking. The justice boner I had. Because we get into the elevator part. So you go into the room, and then you go into like a hotel. There's like the little hotel bit that explains like the lore.
Yeah.
The fucking law. So we get into that room, and then the woman's like, we before we enter the room, we're standing outside, and the staff is like,
Is that with the spooky hologram?
but yeah,
Yeah.
before the spooky hologram, we're in the bit before it, and the woman's like, here's the history of like the dude, the hotel,
Right. Yeah.
what the experience is gonna be about, X, Y, and Z. And I assume these 3 don't speak Japanese. From the shit they were talking. So I do a little turn. I go, oh, did you guys catch that? And they go, oh no. And I go, oh, what just happened was she explained the lore of the ride and the lore behind the ride. And we're about to enter a room where they will then explain more of the lore behind the ride. And then we all go into the room, and I'm there like, this man spent the entire, like, 20, 30 minutes being like, use the zebra.
Right.
Old man Jenkins killed the zebra in 1408. And it's connected to the law.
Now the evil tiki statue wants to murder him by,
I think if anyone deserved to be cursed, it's that dude.
Sure.
He needs to be cursed.
Yeah, he needs the evil tiki curse.
Bro, curse that man with the tiki curse, because like you're being an absolute cunt. And it was very justifying to be able to turn around and explain to this guy, yeah, they've literally just explained the law. They just did it in great detail as well. And now we're about to go into a room where they're gonna further
Explain more
Explain the
shit
law.
to you.
and it's gonna be audio visual. And there'll be magic and shit apparently.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
And there was.
I wasn't expecting the magic.
I
and
wasn't
shit.
expecting the magic. I'm glad like everyone was like,
Did you go on Pirates?
pirates?
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. Did you go on that ride?
There's not right. It's DC.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of Disney.
I
Like
think
the
that's
regular
land. Yeah.
Disney.
Nah, there's not. There was not. If there was pirates, I would have gone. Nah, it was just normal. Aqua shit. It was fun.
Did
I
you go on
had
the
a good time.
Toy Story one? The
No,
one where
that's
he
the next time.
Yeah.
I just took a picture of giant Woody
Woody's
being
head.
fucking LSD'd out of his fucking mind,
Oh,
bro.
he's just he's
gone.
straight done like 4 lines of cocaine.
Bro, he was gone. There's a list of things I'm gonna do on my second time round in Disney.
Hmm.
There's the big water bumper cars that look like fun. I want to do that. Then there's the Aladdin show, some Little Mermaid shit for the bands, Toy Story. These are all second time at Disney things I will do
yeah,
at my
I
second
agree.
time at Disneyland. It will happen.
I agree.
I'll wrap this up with the meme. Do you know the meme that was fucking hilarious? This was the meme. So to close things out, as you guys know, my hair was in 2 partitions. I looked like Mickey Mouse, and I was for the uncostumed masses. So no one in costume. Let's take all those guys out. I was the most popular dickhead at this park. Every staff member I spoke to was like, "Oh my god, great hair. Oh my god, fantastic. Wow, brilliant. Well done." And I took this as, "Oh, I'm the CEO." And that became the meme of the day, that I was the CEO visiting the park to like adjust, like, see what's going on.
Did you see guy who like paints on the ground with water? Did you see that guy?
I didn't see
Guy
him.
with he's got the trash can. He
I
walks
didn't see
around.
him. No, he wasn't there. No.
Maybe he's in land.
He's in land
Yeah.
probably. But that was like the
I've
meme
been to
of the day.
land once.
Is it good?
Land is like
Trash?
it's okay.
Nah, okay, it's not good enough for me.
There's some okay stuff in land, but land is like a different experience.
I've heard. I'm gonna eventually go to land. Oh, I'm going to land in February because my little sister's coming to Japan and she already has her whole schedule planned out.
Oh, she wants to go to land, huh?
She wants to go to land, so we're going to land. There's no choice.
Okay, there you go.
So it'll be fun. I'm excited for that. But yeah, that was the meme of the day, that I was the CEO of Disney, and it was very fun because I spent the entire day like just chatting shit and fucking around. Honestly, fucking fantastic day, and I would do Disney Sea again, and I would do Disneyland to see if I would do Disneyland. But for the time being, I think Disney Sea over Disneyland. Yeah, that was
I
my
agree.
Disneyland, my Disney Sea experience. It was very fun.
Well, I don't have much more to add other than I also like Disney Sea, but
It was great. It was a good time, honestly. If
Yeah.
I think of more, knowing this podcast, I will think of things I forgot to say the second David hit stop recording.
of course.
But that's fine. We'll tie it down there. I got a barbecue to go to early morning tomorrow, so I got a
A barbecue.
senpai barbecue.
Oh right, yeah, okay, yeah.
It's gonna
you're
be
talking
fun.
about it, yeah.
Good time. Excited for it. Meet my senpai. Meet all their kids and stuff. It's gonna be a good time. But I'll leave it there, guys. Guys, let me know if you're on the video. Let me know in the comments down below if you've been to Disneyland before, if you had fun, if you're listening to this on voice only in the
Should
podcast.
we go to California?
Oh my god, should we go?
I mean, the answer is probably no, but
Yeah, I don't want to go to California, but maybe for the Disney.
yeah, if you're going to, you go to like Disney, you go to like, well, not SeaWorld. SeaWorld's.
Nah,
I don't support that.
No, I don't support that shit. No, just Disney. Sounds
Just
like fun,
Disney.
honestly.
Disney's got like the new Star Wars area and all that other stuff.
I
and
want to go
whatnot.
to land for the Star Wars area. Sounds fucking sick. But anyway, guys, join the Discord. Let us know about your Disney experiences and shit. I want to know if you had any good times or bad times. What was your favorite rides? But yeah, until then, have a good weekend. Fucking hell. Have a good weekend. We'll see you guys next week. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy. Don't do cocaine. Don't be like Woody.
Yeah, you don't. When you start eating people, it's like a bad,
Oh, that's why.
bad play. Yeah,
Because it goes
'cause you go
straight to his mouth.
Yeah, no, don't eat anyone. That's bad. That's a bad thing. Don't do
Great,
that.
great advice. All right, boys. See you guys next week. Bye.